The Wise Old Owl. Once in a quiet forest, there lived an old owl. He stayed in a tall tree and watched everything that happened around him. The other animals called him the Wise Old Owl. The owl did not speak much. He listened more and only talked when needed. Because of this, many animals came to him for advice. He always gave calm and helpful answers. One day, a young rabbit ran to the owl. "Wise owl, I lost my way home. Can you help me?" The owl smiled kindly and said, "Of course, little one. Tell me what you see around you." The rabbit described tall grass, big rocks, and a flowing stream. The owl nodded and said, "Follow the stream uphill. Your home is near the blueberry bushes." The rabbit did what the owl said and found his way back. He was so happy and thanked the owl the next day. "You really are wise," said the rabbit. The owl smiled and said, "I am not wise because I know everything. I am wise because I listen, observe, and learn every day." News of the owl's wisdom spread. More animals came for help. A deer asked how to avoid hunters. A squirrel wanted to know where to find more nuts. The owl always gave simple advice. Be alert. Stay quiet. Watch carefully, he told the deer. To the squirrel, he said, "Hide nuts in many places, not just one." One morning, a loud bird came to the forest. His name was Rico, and he liked to show off. He sang loudly and laughed at the other animals. Rico flew to the owl and said, "You sit here all day. That's boring. Come and sing like me." The owl just smiled and said nothing. The other animals felt annoyed. Rico scared the smaller ones and laughed too much. They asked the owl what to do. The owl said, "Let Rico be. Time will teach him what he needs to know." The animals waited, but they were not sure what the owl meant. One day, Rico flew too far and got lost. He couldn't find food or water. He missed the quiet forest and his new friends. He returned tired and hungry. He came to the owl and said, "You were right. I acted foolishly. Can you help me be better?" The owl looked at him kindly. "You've already taken the first step, accepting your mistake. Now, slow down and listen more." Rico sat near the owl every day. He watched, listened, and learned. Slowly, he became a better friend to the forest animals. The forest became peaceful again. The animals thanked the owl. But he said, "Wisdom is not mine alone. It grows when we all share and learn." A baby fox once asked, "Owl, why do you listen so much?" The owl said, "When I listen, I understand. When I understand, I can help." The baby fox thought for a moment and said, "I will try to listen more too." The owl smiled. "Good. That is the start of wisdom." Seasons passed. The owl grew older. But he still sat in the tree, watching and listening. He never stopped learning. One day, a big storm hit the forest. Trees fell, and animals ran for safety. The owl stayed calm and guided them to a safe cave. After the storm, the animals came out. "We are safe because of you," they said. The owl replied, "We are safe because we work together." A little bird asked, "Owl, do you ever make mistakes?" The owl nodded. "Yes. I learn from every one of them." The little bird smiled and said, "That makes me feel better. I make mistakes too." The owl said, "Then you are already growing wiser." Years went by. New animals were born. The owl became a legend. Parents told their children stories about the wise old owl. But the owl still lived in his tree. He listened, learned, and helped quietly, just as he always had. One day, the owl saw two young raccoons fighting. He asked, "Why fight when you can share?" The raccoons stopped and smiled. The owl taught the forest animals many lessons: be kind, listen well, stay calm, and learn always. He never raised his voice. He never showed off. But everyone respected him more than any other animal. And so, in the heart of the forest, the wise old owl sat in his tree, watching, listening, and quietly guiding all who came to him. Subscribe to English Refresh for more stories like this.